We're about to do something that we swore we would never do again.
That's right. I said on camera that we would never do this again.
We're taking our RV to a place that we said we would never take it back to. In fact, the last time we were in this place, it was like a horror show.
It sure was. So what in the world has changed, if anything?
Y'all have to stay tuned to find out why we are deciding to take our RV back to this place. Are you ready to get us off this mountain?
I loved our time here, but going down is very, very tight. So I am ready, so let's get it.
It's only blue skies on my horizon line, so far from the hurt and the bad times. I'm feeling so alive, I'm feeling so alive.
Good news! This one got us down from the mountain.
There was never any question, but the only deal is you want to make sure we have some really, really tight turns. So you want to make sure you stay in your lane as much as you can, and that was my main objective. And also we had to time it so if somebody's coming up on a tight turn, just in case I need extra room, we stop or slow down and wait for them to finish their turn before, even if it's a little car or truck, before we make our descent around the tight loop. And we did just fine. There weren't, how many people did we pass?
We passed 6 and we only had to wait on one because he was coming around the curve, so we just stopped, let him get around the curve, and then we went. But we passed no other trailers or anything. It was just passenger vehicles. But when we got down the mountain, there was a sign going the other way saying cycling event. So I don't know if that's happening sometime today. I'm just glad we're off. Yo, what is it with us and cycling events? I think we've ran into some, like at least 5, if not more. In fact, I'll drop the link down below, but they closed off an entrance and exit to our RV park where I had to back Matthew out. We had to go out a different way.
I remember that.
Not moving.
Yep, and the campground had no idea ahead of time, so
we weren't happy campers that day. But yeah, I mean, I guess that's something else you need to keep in mind is if you're leaving on maybe a Saturday, sometimes a Sunday, that might be when they have these huge bicycle events and stuff, and they close roads and stuff, and you don't want to be towing through that. So
no, certainly not.
I'm going to find my new high, hit the coastline in the sunshine,
here it is.
Soda Lake.
It's the lake, y'all.
We're back.
All right, y'all, we are coming up to our old space. We're not to it yet. And can you believe nobody is here? It's like every time we come here, no one's in our space. It's a nice pull through. They give you a picnic table and a fire ring. The only bad thing is you get bobs here.
But we know how to deal with the bobs now.
Yeah. There it is, Matthew, our old space.
Yay!
Look at that. That was our old space, y'all. It's still there. All right, y'all. Here's Matthew at Soda Lake being innovated. He's like his very own MacGyver. He's MacGyvering a yellow jacket trap out here on a stick.
It said make it 20 feet away from human activity, so this is 20 feet away. I was going to hang it from the kingpin, but it's an attractant, so I guess we don't want it by the kingpin. So I'm putting it out here on this stick, and I haven't put the bottom part in yet because I don't want to be messing with this when I attract them over to me, so, you know.
Y'all, when we were here 2 years ago, the bugs were horrible. We said, let's give Soda Lake another time. Now we're inundated by yellow jackets.
It's okay. We'll beat them.
We're going to beat them this time?
We're going to beat them.
All right, y'all. He's going to get the bait. Isn't this a gorgeous area? It's starting to cool off. When we got here, it was hot, which is weird because when we left Lander this morning, it was like so cold. My hands were freezing. We had like our hoodies on, our jackets on, and then we get here and it's hot. And they're only like 1,000 feet lower than Lander. All right. I think we're going to be in a competition with our friends. Who's going to catch the most yellow jackets? Are we going to win? All right, look, y'all. There's a moose eating the neighbor's trees. I wonder if the neighbor even know. Well, it's not our neighbor. Sorry, it's a neighborhood. And let me zoom out so you can see the houses. And I'm sure they paid a lot of money for their landscape. And the moose is like, yeah, this is good. Look at that. How cool is that?
What?
All right, y'all, we are here on the top of the mountain and we're hiking one of our favorite trails. It's not the favorite, but it's one, and it's called Sacred Rim, and we're hiking it with friends.
Yep, hiking with friends. It's not a huge trail, but it is so worth it. Amazing views. We can't wait to take you along.
All right, Matthew's leading us because he won't let me lead.
If you have to be the leader, you're not the leader.
Yeah. Pete's wanna go first.
All right, y'all, most of the trail is not too bad. Of course, as I say that, I find some rocks, but it's honestly not too bad. Not too rocky, not too rooty, a few roots, and there's a few down trees, but honestly, it's such a short hike. It's not like you're going 10 miles on this kind of terrain, so it's really not too bad, and it's totally worth it. If you ever get to do this trail, you absolutely should do it. All right, y'all, first view. Now, the midpoint of this trail is not known for exceptional views, for the most part. You'll get better views than you've seen almost anywhere else, but not necessarily through the trail. But this is one of them. This is an amazing view. And what are you snickering at?
I guess I'll just have to watch the footage and find out.
What did you do to me?
What was that doing behind his back? The peeps know.
All right, y'all, I've already crossed this. It's not a death-defying cross, not at all, but it's a little muddy, so. Nice.
That was not graceful.
If there's ever been a hike where you want to cue the music, this is it. Not joking, no exaggerations. And I'm a lot better with heights now, so let me take you to the bitter edge. Let me take you on the first side view. Look at that. But we're going this way. Isn't this the way, Sean? All right, y'all. For those of you who are afraid of heights, grab onto the sofa. Here we go. This, my friends, is Sacred Rim. This is, I've never been to the Grand Canyon, but I better believe this is better than that. Look at this. Watch that last step. It stinks. All right, y'all, take a look. Oh, look at this, y'all. I know there's a tree in the way. I'll get you a better view. Right now, I'm just trying not to let my knees shake too much, but look at this amazing view.
All right, y'all. I'm not making y'all dizzy, but look at this. I don't think there's much advantage of going right there.
No, I don't think so either.
So, but you see this big rock right here.
Wow.
And the path is really skinny on each side, but you can see a little bit of a haze. There's a fire. It's called the Fish Creek Fire, and we're getting a little bit of smoke residue from that.
All right, y'all. This is what not to do, boys and girls. All right, put in the comments below, who would do this? If you can't see on the other side of Kyle, it's about 1,000 feet down. So this is not the craziest spot he's going to do this on today, though. There's one more that's even crazier. I'm not going to tell you about it till you get down. I want you to focus.
All right, y'all, here's another view of Kyle out on the ledge. His wife is not happy that he's out there.
Yeah, climbing down I think is going to be a little bit harder. I've gotten a lot better. I used to be deathly afraid of heights.
Well, it used to take me 20 minutes to get on a ladder, so at least I'm a little better, but I'm not at your level. So compared to Angel's Landing, I know that was long and this is short, but compare the two. In terms of safety, knees quivering.
I felt more safe on Angel's Landing just because you have the ability to grab and hold on that chain.
Okay.
At least in the most dangerous sections. There's a couple sections where there are no chains and you just kind of got to walk across a little rock bridge that's probably 12 to 16 inches. It was pretty scary there, but that you know, climbing up on that rock is actually pretty easy from this perspective.
Yeah.
But the drop is pretty serious.
Now, do you feel pretty safe and secure?
Yeah, I'm feeling better now. Oh.
Now, your next challenge?
What's that?
Look over there. Do you see it?
That thing?
All right, y'all, we are on the edge still. This is not on all trails. We're just kind of making it up as we go along. You see it? Who would go out there? Now, I want your honest opinion. Put in the comments below. I'm talking about this gnarly thing right up there. Who would do that? All right, you see Kyle up there, folks. Here we are hiking. This is pretty steep.
Yeah. Here he is.
All right, y'all, forgive me. I can't talk, but just watch the screen.
He made it. Let's go.
Wow, there he is. Oh my goodness.
Be careful, Matthew.
I don't know how I'm gonna get over this though. Wonder if I should
Just
stand up.
climb over to that next rock.
So
Jump.
the biggest thing is getting up right here, in my opinion.
Yeah, well, there's like a little walkway
Yeah.
right there.
I'm wondering if I should go down there.
Go down on there. Go down to that one below you.
Go where Kyle tells you and mind your footing.
Yeah, climb onto that one.
Right here where I'm sitting, I'd come up right here.
Yeah.
What do you think, Cal?
Yep. Yeah, and then just cut right through here and come on this flat square rock or rectangular rock. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Once you're up here, it doesn't. You don't really realize you're hanging like 20 feet
Let
over
me
the
know
edge.
if you need a hand to come up. Good.
All right, Sean, be careful.
That's it.
All right.
All right, y'all. We switched to the phone camera so I can zoom in. Look at that. I'm up here with them, folks, but I'm not on the edge, so I get partial credit, but look at them.
You get credit. You're much closer to the edge than I got you.
All right, y'all, this is probably one of the best views up here. Look at this. Pull out the big screen TV. I think I've earned you watching your big screen because of what I had to go through, yes, me, to get up here. Look at this. Tell me if you've ever seen a view like this. Look at this. And you see I don't know if it's a lake or a river. I guess it's a lake down there. That's what Kyle said. That's a lake down there. Look at this. We're almost 10,000 feet, is what our friend Greg said. And you can see a little bit of fall colors on the other side of the mountain ridge here. And even though it doesn't look like we're on a mountain, we are on the top of a mountain in the Bridger-Teton National Forest, Bridger Wilderness area, all of that stuff.
This is amazing. I'm glad we came to the second peak because the last time we were here 2 years ago, we saw a guy standing up there, so we knew there was a way up. And in fact, there's a trail that we followed up. We didn't bushwhack our way up here.
So would you say it's better coming up here with friends?
Yeah.
A little bit more courageous when you have other crazy people with you?
Yeah. All right, y'all, we're done with Sacred Rim, and it is just as good as I remembered it before, but I think it wasn't as tough because we're more experienced hikers.
We sure are. And she got to scratch that high flying, tightrope above Niagara Falls type itch this time. Y'all saw it. So what do I got for stats here? 4.26 miles, because you know we went off trail. It's a 3-mile trail. We went off trail. And 725 feet elevation gain. Again, we went off trail. And we burned a total of 1,180 calories each. I would say it's time for Cracker Barrel, but Wyoming, you fail. You're a favorite state, but where's the Cracker Barrel?
Yeah, and it was fun hiking with friends too.
Oh, it sure was. Yeah. Yeah, we had a lot of fun. We'd do it again. This is a great hike. All right, y'all. This is not the hike. We are on our way back. This is one you have to be really careful about because it's not an edge, it's gravel. But look at this. I believe this is Fremont Lake. If I'm wrong, I'll put it on the screen, but this is an amazing view. You could just sit up here for hours. And I wonder what that little lake is right there.
Matthew, that's Soda Lake.
Oh, so that's Little Soda Lake?
That's Little Soda, and then the Soda Lake, and you can see our campers.
All right, y'all. This is Little Soda Lake. Not the Soda Lake we're on. That's Little Soda Lake. The one right behind it, like there, that's Soda Lake. That's where we are. And I can actually see our campers from here, or somebody's campers, and we're right next to them. But either which way, we're close to those 3 dots you see, because that's the side of the lake we parked on. That's amazing.
Yep.
You can see the horse corral at the other end, the barn.
Yep.
Wow. Who knew we'd come 45 minutes down the road and we'd still see home? That's amazing.
Look, y'all, it's I call them wild horses. They're not really wild, but they're the wild draft horses.
They're wild for most of the year, but...
And what they do, they use them to feed the elk in the winter. You're not allowed to come in the area from December to May. I think that's when the elk are here. And
Probably, yeah.
they use the draft horses to bring in the hay for the elk and stuff.
Look at this. Oh, these magnificent creatures. They said they like apples. As I said, they're not totally wild. They use them, so they're used to people, even though they live solitary lives most of the year. And look it up on the hill, all the 2 white ones and the black one. Oh my goodness, they are so big. These are gigantic horses, y'all, but they are so friendly. Look at this. Friendly horses. Again, we are not Turons. We would not do this if they were wild bison, but they're not totally wild. They're handled by man, they're raised by man, but they're not used 10 months out of the year. Wow. Soda Lake, everybody.
And a local said you can feed them apples.
A local did pass by us and said they like apples or apple pieces. So guess what our camp is going to be buying? Apples! And there's one of them up there standing watch. Oh, here we go. Now you're friendly, aren't you?
Why is it coming towards me?
Hey, sweetie. Look at that.
Hi.
Wow.
Hi. I don't have any apples.
Oh,
Sorry.
you're such a sweetheart. We're going to come back and feed you.
Wow.
I promise.
All of our apples.
We have apples back home. Look at these. Hey, you're a sweetheart. We're going to come back and feed you. I promise we will.
How many of y'all have seen a gray horse?
What a beautiful color. Y'all, this is amazing. Twice now. Twice. They are so friendly. If you're friendly to them, they're going to love you.
Look how big his hooves are.
Yeah. Most of these are draft horses.
Look at the white one, how pretty its tail is braided.
Oh, I know.
And then that one back there, the brown one, looks like it was kind of braided up.
Because that's what they do when they hitch them up to the wagon. They'll braid their tails so they don't get in the way.
Aww.
That's more the European style of doing
Oh,
it.
look, I want to close up.
This
with
one's been
horse.
docked. Yes,
Hi.
I know.
Hello.
Uh-oh.
He says, apples? You have apples? No, you don't have apples.
Hi. Hello. I just have a phone. It's not an apple.
Supervisor.
Y'all, I wish you knew how big these things were in person. They're massive. Look at the size of these hooves.
All right, y'all. This is what we get to see out of our window. It's the Wandering Shores setting up for their live. If you didn't see their live, then you should be able to go to their channel and watch a replay of it. But it's kind of cool seeing what they do to set up. It looks like they've got their laptop, their GoPro or their cameras on a tripod. They got a little ring light. So yeah, that's a behind the scenes, y'all, of a YouTube channel live. Pretty cool.